Dear students, now I want to discuss extensive properties and intensive properties from thermodynamics lesson. Now, extensive properties. These are the properties depending on quantity of a system. What is the definition? These are the properties. These are the properties depending on quantity of a system. Quantity of a system. Okay, extensive properties means these are the properties depending on quantity of a system, depending on a quantity of a system. So examples: volume, mass, amount of substance, amount of substance means that is simply called mole. Enthalpy, another name energy also, enthalpy or energy, so indicated with H. Internal energy, indicated with U or E. Entropy, indicated with S. Gibbs free energy, indicated with G. Heat capacity, indicated with C, etc. So these are the these are the extensive properties. Volume, mass, amount of substance, enthalpy, internal energy, entropy, Gibbs free energy, heat capacity. These are all. Now, intensive properties. These are the properties are not depending on quantity of a system. So these are the intensive properties. Intensive properties means are not depending on quantity of a system. So depending means extensive, not depending means intensive. So examples: molar volume, indicated with Vm. Pressure, indicated with capital P. Temperature, indicated with capital T. Molar heat capacity, specific heat capacity, concentration, density, viscosity, surface tension, refractive index, etc. So these are the intensive properties. Intensive properties means these are the properties not depending on quantity of a system. Volume extensive, molar volume intensive. Volume extensive, molar volume intensive. Pressure temperature both are intensive. Heat capacity extensive, molar heat capacity, specific heat capacity both are intensive. Entropy, enthalpy, internal energy, Gibbs free energy, these are all extensive. Concentration, density, viscosity, surface tension, refractive index, these are all intensive properties. Now, so these examples, extensive, intensive, these examples we can learn by using one or two examples. So now, explanation. Explanation. So this is one beaker. In this beaker, we can assume concentrated HCl is there. Its volume 500 ml. 500 ml. Its density 0.5 gram per centimeter cube. Its concentration 2.5 molar. 2.5 molar. This is concentrated HCl. Its volume 500 ml. You can take half of the volume in another beaker, just half of the volume. So you can take half of the volume. So this is the half of the volume. Half of the volume, so 250 ml. Okay, so half of the amount you can take in another beaker. Okay, yes, same solvent, concentrated HCl. Now density not changing, 0.5 gram per centimeter cube, and molarity means concentration also not changing. Now from this example we can understood one thing. Here volume depending on quantity of system. So volume is extensive property. Density, concentration, they are not changing. They are not depending on quantity of system. Understood? So they are intensive properties. So therefore volume extensive property. Okay. Density and concentration, they are intensive properties. They are intensive properties. Understood everyone? Yes. By using this example, we can understood these points. Now, coming to example 2. Coming to example 2. I hope everyone understood example 1. Now example 2. So example 2, this is one room. Okay, this is one room. Okay, this is one room. Clear? So this is one room. Room temperature, so some 26 degrees centigrade, just assume 26 or 25 degrees centigrade. Room volume V. Room volume V. Now, same room equally divided with one partition. Equally divided with one partition. Then left hand side chamber temperature 26 degrees centigrade only. Right hand side also 26 degrees centigrade. But volume, V by 2. Here volume V by 2 because volume off. But temperature constant only. temperature constant, but volume will be off. Understood? So volume depending on quantity of system, but temperature not depending. Clear? So that's why here temperature, that is intensive property. Intensive property. Whereas volume, extensive property. Volume, extensive property. Understood everyone? Okay, so understood everyone? So these are the important definitions and examples. Clear everyone? So two properties, extensive, intensive, extensive examples, intensive examples. These are very, very important. Definitely you will get one question from these examples. Which of the following is extensive property? Which of the following is intensive property? Like, clear everyone? Now, okay, thank you so much.